This is me. I am a noob at crochet, but I don't want it to stay that way. So I made a plan to improve. At first, I had no idea what to do in order to get better. And after some thinking, I realized that I had to do some research. Obviously. I first came across a Reddit post. Yep, I'm sure that it contains super valid information. And some person said that they started with doing a granny square. I've never done a granny square before. What even is that? And throughout this post, they mentioned some site named Revelry. So I tried to visit it. So I am now on the website and let's try to click on something. There will be a tutorial somewhere, I guess. What is that? There's nothing. No tutorial. So I guess that was just a picture. I went to other places and it was written, this pattern is available for $1. There's no way that I'm using money for this. So I can't use this random site. And so to continue my research, I used AI. Why not? The first thing that it mentioned was to learn the basics. I'm too advanced for that, alright? I already know how to crochet. Those are things that I would already know if I already had made a granny square. The second thing was to get the right tools. Wait, how are you supposed to learn the basics before having the tools to crochet? AI doesn't make sense. Either way, I already have the right tools. Practice, practice, practice. Yeah, I should definitely do that. You learn by practicing. So I included the step of doing a granny square, but just doing it a second time might seem kinda boring, and I wouldn't learn anything, so I would do it, but only using my memory. No tutorials allowed. I would then make sure that I know the basics. After, on the same line, it mentioned to make small, simple projects like dishcloths or scarves. I am adding that to my list. But the thing is, I've already done that in the past. The scarf was knitting, but it still counts, alright? So I'm gonna add a difficulty. I'm gonna try to look for a harder pattern while doing these. The next point is to explore new stitches and techniques. And it gave example. The bubble, the shell, I wonder what it looks like. And the popcorn stitch. I also wonder what a popcorn stitch looks like. I guess we'll see. It also mentioned amigurumi and Tunisian crochet. After it says to follow simple patterns and then to go to harder ones. But the thing is, I've already put patterns earlier in my plan. So I'll move these steps in the end because it seems more logical that way. And then it says something very interesting. This will help you understand how different stitches come together to form a design. I think that understanding how crochet works, the logic behind each of the knots, is the main key to become better because with that knowledge, you could create some knots on your own. And concerning the pyramid of learning, or something that has a similar name, mastering a subject is equal to creating new and original stuff on your own based on what you learned. So I wrote to understand the logic behind crochet. Like, how the hell do these stitches hold themselves together? 6 is to join a community. I guess a YouTube channel counts, right? So it says start creating your own patterns and designs. So yeah, this will make me a pro in crochet if ever I'm able to create a new stitch or pattern or design or whatever. And then it says to learn advanced stuff. I think that I would put it before the last step because it's logical. And also I need to include more practice in some places because that's what makes you learn. And now one last option for my research is something that you're using right now. Yes, YouTube. How to get better at crochet. So I saved a bunch of tutorials here and there. They all pretty much talk about stopping bad habits. Oh, that's what a granny square looks like. Let's save it for later. So after saving some of these videos, I realized that there was a step missing on top of my list. And that's to watch these videos to see if I crochet the wrong way or if I would have to improve something. Because if I do everything wrong, then there's no way that I'm getting to be a pro. So I think that this is a good plan. Doing all these things will take a lot of time. Maybe a month or more than that. Will it work? We'll see.